If I had $0, no audience, and no special skills, but I still needed to make my first $500 online, this is exactly what I would do using AI. And no, this is not one of those click a button and make money ideas. Because if that actually worked, everyone would already be rich. But if you actually want realistic ways to make money with AI, without wasting time, go ahead and subscribe to Smart Money AI right now, because that's exactly what I break down on this channel. Now here's the truth most people don't tell you. AI doesn't make money for you. It just makes it easier for you to do the things that do make money. And once I understood that, everything changed. Because instead of chasing random ideas, I started focusing on one simple flow. Create content, get attention, turn that attention into money. That's it. Now here's where most beginners get stuck. They try to do too much at once. They want to start a YouTube channel, sell a product, do affiliate marketing, and learn 5 AI tools, all in the same week. And that's exactly why nothing works. So if I was starting from zero, I'd do the opposite. I pick one path, and I keep it simple. There are 3 main ways you can use AI to make money right now. You can sell a service using AI. You can promote products using AI. Or you can build content using AI and monetize the attention. Now, if the goal is your first $500, I would focus on content. Not because it's the easiest, but because it compounds. One video can keep working for you long after you post it, and you don't need permission to start. So here's exactly how I do it. First, I'd pick a niche, but not based on passion. I'd pick something people are already watching, because views come from demand, not from what you feel like posting. Think about it. People are always watching content about money, relationships, success, mistakes, and emotional stories. That's why storytelling works so well, because it connects fast. So instead of trying to be unique from day one, I'd model what already works. I'd go on YouTube or TikTok, search for videos in my niche, and look for patterns. What kind of titles are getting views? What kind of hooks are keeping people watching? What kind of topics are repeating? That's not copying. That's understanding the game. Now, once I have an idea, this is where AI becomes powerful. Instead of struggling to write from scratch, I'd use AI to generate a rough script. But here's the part most people get wrong. They copy it, paste it, and post it. And then they wonder why nobody watches. Because raw AI content feels generic. There's no emotion, no tension, no personality. So what I'd do instead is use AI as a starting point. Then I'd rewrite it slightly, shorten sentences, add pauses, make it sound like a real person talking. Even a few small edits can turn a boring script into something engaging. And this part alone can be the difference between 10 views and 10,000. Now, let me pause here for a second. If you're actually serious about using AI to make money, not just watching videos about it, then make sure you subscribe, because I'm breaking this down step by step, and the next videos will go deeper into the exact tools and workflows. Now, once the script is ready, the next step is turning it into content. And this is where most people overcomplicate things. You don't need a fancy setup. You don't need expensive software. You just need something that works. You can use AI voice or your own voice if you want to stand out more. For visuals, you can use simple images, short clips, or basic edits. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, in the beginning, perfection is a trap. Because the more time you spend trying to make one video perfect, the less you learn about what actually works. So instead, I'd focus on speed, getting content out consistently, at least 1 video a day, 2 if possible. And yes, your first few videos might flop. They might get 5 views, 20 views, maybe nothing at all. That's normal. That's part of the process. Because every video is giving you feedback. And after a few days, something interesting usually happens. One video performs slightly better. Not viral, but better. That's your signal. That's what you study. What was different about that video? Was it the title, the hook, the topic? And then you do more of that. This is how you stop guessing and start improving. Now at this point, you're getting some attention. Maybe small, but it's there. And this is where most people make another mistake. They wait too long to monetize. They think they need thousands of subscribers first. You don't. You just need the right offer. So how do you turn that attention into your first $500? The simplest way is affiliate marketing. You recommend something useful, tools, platforms, or resources, and you place your link in your description or bio. When someone signs up, you earn a commission. Simple. Another way is creating a small digital product. And no, it doesn't have to be complicated. It could be a simple guide, a script pack, a set of templates, something that helps your audience solve a problem faster. And because you're already creating content, you already understand what your audience is interested in. Even if only a few people buy, that's how you start building momentum. $10, $20, $50. And before you realize it, you're getting closer to that first $500. Now let's talk about timing, because this is where expectations matter. In the first week, you're mostly learning, testing ideas, posting content. In the second week, you might start seeing small traction. A video gets more views than the others. In the third week, you start testing ways to monetize. Maybe your first click, maybe your first small sale. And by the fourth week, that's where results can start to show. Not guaranteed, but possible. Some people make $50, some make $200, and a few push towards $500. But the difference is always the same. Consistency and execution, not luck. Now here's what you need to avoid if you actually want this to work. Don't rely completely on AI without editing. Because if your content sounds like everyone else, people won't stay. Don't post randomly without learning from your results, because then you're just guessing. And most importantly, don't expect instant success, because the moment it doesn't happen fast, most people quit right before things start working. But if you stay consistent, if you keep improving, and if you focus on what actually gets attention, you will see progress. And once one video works, everything changes, because now you're not starting from zero anymore. You have proof. You have data. You have direction. So, if I had to start over today with nothing, this is exactly what I would do. Use AI to move faster. Create consistently. Focus on attention. And turn that attention into income step by step. That's how you reach your first $500. And if you don't want to miss the exact tools, prompts, and strategies I use to do this faster, make sure you subscribe to Smart Money AI and check the next video on your screen right now, because that's where it gets even more practical.